Hello and welcome to another one of Demon 212's VC Reviews. Today I'm going to be having a look at Bonk's adventure on the TurboGrafx 16. Don't know why it's called Bonk, but I'm guessing it's because he can headbutt people. I'll get onto that when I start the game, which will be soon. Game has 5 worlds, each with varying levels, and overall there's 34 levels on it. Some have boss modes, some don't have bosses and stuff like that. Starting off there, because I always forget them, you can at times find secret flowers. This one here, you do that, you catch them and it turns into a flower and you get an extra life. Some, however, take you to bonus stages, so you want to be on the lookout for them. Although, as I say, they're hidden, so saying lookout probably a stupid thing because they're hard to find. Going back to the headbutts, as you can see, the main attack is headbutt, and you can also do a diving headbutt. When doing a diving headbutt, if for some unknown reason you want to cancel your headbutt, quite frankly I don't know why you would, because if something's going to hurt your head, it's definitely going to hurt your feet. You push the button again, and there you go. This also means using the turbo buttons that the TurboGrafx has, A and B on the Wii remote. If you hold B when you jump, then you'll do that. You may be thinking, well, what use is that? Well, it also allows you to move along, which means you can basically glide past certain sections. I wouldn't always use it to hit enemies though, because as I say, it constantly goes from headbutt to feet, so sometimes you don't know if you're going to land on an enemy with your feet. The fruit and veg you'll find don't just give you points, they also refill your health a bit when you need them. These little yellow platforms here, as you can see, these little flowers I'm jumping on, are basically used to jump from one thing to another later on, but at the moment they're just used to collect items. There we go, got hit there, so I could show you how much energy it takes. Honestly, I did mean to get hit. No, seriously though, certain enemies will take a whole heart, some a little more, some, as you can see, like that one, took a little less. So there we go, collecting this bell pepper, refilled a little bit of my health there. As I say, different items will refill a slight different amount of health. Fruit, I believe, refills a little bit more than veg. I know it gives you more points and it looks like it gives you a little bit more health, but it's pretty hard to tell really. You can collect hearts which refill one whole heart, or a big heart which refills all of your hearts. You can also get blue hearts which gives you more hearts, so you can go up to 4 or a bit more I believe. Collecting the meat there, I said fruit again, but collecting the meat there turns you into a bit of an angry bonk. When you hit the ground, you turn enemies to stone, so if you're fighting a fast enemy, that can come in useful. Collecting another meat will turn Bonk insane. He'll go on a real meat revenge and he'll be invincible. He'll just run around hitting the enemies there. In the third stage, when you hit the enemies, all those smiles come out. You can't collect them though, unfortunately. Yeah, fruit definitely fills more there. As I say, you get these little smiley things. It's just for fun really, it's just for looks. Collecting the smiles that come out of enemies doesn't really do anything unless you get all of them. If you manage to collect every one that you actually see, then you will get a slight bonus at the end. I'm not going to tell you what, but you will get a bonus. Coming up very soon, well first here's the wall section. You can jump on the walls, and when you do that you land on the wall and you have to keep pushing jump. But coming up very soon is a pink enemy. The pink enemies are rather rare and very special. When you hit the pink enemies you will actually get a full big meat, which takes you straight into invincible mode, as you can see there. So you want to be on the lookout for them ones, because they will come in very handy. Certain enemies take more than one headbutt. Some enemies, obviously one headbutt will suffice, it'll kill them outright. Boss modes, again, headbutt, it's very monotone this game. Just jump and do a diving headbutt usually on the boss and it'll knock him after a few. Even the puzzles on the game, sometimes you'll come up to sections which I'm about to at the end of this level where you won't be able to find anywhere to go, so what do? You headbutt. And once you headbutt the right thing, it'll allow you to continue on. There's also swimming sections, but I'll get onto them when I get up to the swimming sections because they are coming up soon. As well as the bonus stages and the secret hearts and stuff like that, and the flowers, there's and the meat. There is one or two other hidden things in the game, but they're, as I say, they're hidden, so it's secret doors basically. There'll be sections where if they don't look a bit right, you can find a hidden door on them, and again it'll take you to bonus stages. Not much else to say other than I'll let you have a little listen to the music, because I do it on every one, and even though the music on this game isn't that special, I still like the music. There you go. So that was listen to the music. Here's the first puzzle section anyway. So I'll basically show you once again what I mean by headbutting. He's asleep there, nothing to worry him at all. Then Bonk comes along with his nasty big head, headbutts him, and that allows you to go into here, which is the swimming section. You'll find different enemies, obviously, things like fish and other different swimming enemies. You'll also notice that this creature has an abnormal amount of tonsils, because every so often, pretty much every 5 seconds really, you'll find another tonsil, which is a bit odd. Don't worry though, you can still headbutt in the water, and you can also jump underwater, which allows you to do a jumping headbutt, which, as I was showing earlier on in the plant, will kill certain enemies if you headbutt them from underneath. Sorry, just shutting up there while I go past that. When you die, which to be fair I'll show you now, it's one of the coolest features on the game, and as on any games really, it allows you to start exactly where you died from. So rather than starting at the beginning of a level or a checkpoint, you will actually start as you die, which is pretty good. You just have to push the start button, and there, this is killing me faster, thank you. There we go, rolled around, oh I'm dead, what do I do now? Push the start button, and there we go, we're off again. All we've done is lost a life. So I think that's a very cool feature, especially on games like this where you'll struggle to do a certain part of it and then you'll die and you'll have to do that part again. So it does make it slightly easy, I suppose, but it's also just something so useful you can't really complain. Because here, again, I would have had to have done this bit, and there we go, right back up. Obviously, along with the extra hearts, I did mention the extra lives, which you'll see one here. I'm not going to explain to you how you get it, but it's up there in the top left corner. It's not just underwater though, where you'll come across different enemies. Over the 5 worlds there's all sorts of different enemies, and there's those blocks like that there, like you've just seen this hit, where you'll have to smash them out your way. But over the 5 worlds you'll find all sorts of different types of enemies, but as per usual, headbutt them and you'll be fine. Just very quickly here, show you a little bit of the boss fight. Not show you much though, because I don't want to spoil anything for you. Basically you go into the arena, you're then closed off, and here's the boss. Obviously, as you might be able to tell, his head's flashing, so guess what? You have to headbutt it. Yep. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel, because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.